Hello, my name is Lalia Brast, and today I will be performing two contrasting monologues. The first from the show Under the Influence by Ron Parker, where I will be portraying the part of Pat. The second from A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, where I will be portraying the part as Puck. I remember your first day of kindergarten. I drove you to school and walked you to your room. You wouldn't let go of my hand, not even for a minute. Your teacher came over and coaxed you out to where some other kids were playing. I watched you, and as your fear turned into delight, I slowly backed myself out of the room. I stayed outside for almost an hour, ready to rush in if you got scared or noticed I was gone, but you didn't. Finally, I left. That moment, leaving you in the hands of another for the first time, that was the hardest moment that I've ever had to face. Until today. I guess every parent wonders what will become of their child. Suddenly you can no longer shield them from the evil of the outside world. And you pray that nothing will happen to them, but you know that as your child gets older, your ability to watch and protect him grows less and less. Your dad and I loved you and tried to protect you, but in the end, there were influences at work greater than we could change. We didn't understand the pressures that existed for you. We took the position that it could never happen to our son. We point to your grades and your music as if these things would automatically exclude a teenager from using drugs. Later on, we blamed things like failing classes and strange behavior on a phase. We should have looked closer, honey. We tried to show you that we loved you when we grounded you or took away the car. It was because we were trying to do something to help you. Problem was, punishment wasn't what you needed. But we still love you and want what's best for you, like we always have. It's why we are leaving you at rehab, because we want what's best for you. We couldn't stand aside and let you destroy yourself. Everyone has been kind and understanding, but how can anyone understand what it's like to watch as a life that means more to you than your own, a life that used to be so bright, so full of joy and hope, is possessed by an ugly demon that feeds on the very soul and body that you helped bring into this world? How can anyone understand what it's like to lie awake night after night, unable to sleep because you are gripped by a terror so strong that it robs you of any possible peace? I'm sorry that I didn't listen to you when you came crying to me for help. And Dad and I know that you're sorry too. You didn't mean to hurt us. You probably didn't think of us at all. But each time that you put those drugs in your body, dealing yourself death bit by bit, we were dying too. So I'm leaving you again. This time it's harder than before. That day after kindergarten, I picked you up and brought you home to parents filled with love and trust. Now that trust isn't there. And while the love still remains, it's clouded over by feelings of suspicion and memories of pain. It will never be the same. So I'll back away like I did once before. After that, my mistress with a monster is in love! Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The thickest skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at his advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon, his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they him espy, as wild geese, that the creeping fowler eye sever themselves, and so madly sweep the sky, away his fellows did fly. I led them on in distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass! Thank you.